I'm the founding dean of Founders College. That position entails to some of our students, I describe myself as the principal of a school. All right, it's a quick context for them to understand my role. But as a founding dean, it means that the college or the entity did not exist, and we then have to work to structure that. That means I get to work with a team that builds the application form, the courses, the degree programs. We got to pick out the furniture, the space, the color, the design. We go out and we recruit. So everything from scratch in building that first set of a college. Often, most of us move into a college that already exists, or a college of business, or a college of pharmacy, and everything's already designed and defined. For us, we had to work through building all of that, plus writing job descriptions for every staff member that you see here, writing job descriptions and hiring for all the faculty members that you see here as well, and trying to figure out the culture that we want students to experience and have when they come.
It started with President Danko showing a picture of the moon and saying, what would it be like to offer students a Butler education at little to no cost, especially those that are around us? And that's how Founders College and all the work of the Transformational Lab and all of the faculty and staff that helped to make it into fruition for me to even be able to come here. So it is meant for any student. You just have to qualify for some sort of state and or federal aid.
So Founders College is the 7th college on Butler's campus. So if you think of College of Education, College of Pharmacy, right, all of these different colleges that are on campus, College of Communications, we are then the 7th college. We're an interdisciplinary college. So we wanted to make sure that we had something that was different. That's that interdisciplinary. So we offer business management, data analytics, youth and community advocacy, and healthcare. It's an associate level degree program, so the students will finish in 2 years. To give you context for somebody that may not understand a 2-year degree, at least the way that we've built it, we wanted to maintain the same rigor that we currently have here at Butler. It wasn't hard, it wasn't easy to get in, right? You got to work really hard. So we had to maintain the rigor. So generally, it takes 8 semesters to finish a bachelor's degree. Fall, spring, fall, spring, fall, spring, fall, spring, 8 semesters. When a student goes really fast and does really well, they generally finish in about 3 years. That's 6 semesters. We took those same 6 semesters and we put it in 2 years. So students go fall, spring, summer, fall, spring, summer. So in addition of only graduating with their 2-year associate's degree, all the degree programs that are in that interdisciplinary framework, they also graduate with high demand industry certification, take data analytics. In addition to data analytics, they're graduating with SQL, Power BI, Python, Tableau, and Excel. These are certifications that they're graduating with, so they should be able to ready to quickly go into the job market. We also have a built-in paid internship that they must do, so they're also getting ready. They get to do a Strengths Finder and Strong's inventory to figure out their personality and how they think, as well as work with our career coach that we have on site to guide them through. So they're graduating with a robust set of skill set that's in a high demand field with possibility of high wage impact. So we took all of that into consideration when we were building the 4 degree programs that we're offering.
So the programs are awesome already at Butler. What I think we're doing is we are helping give those students that may not have thought Butler was an option for them, an option for them. So not only do they get this amazing education that they are Butler students, but then hopefully they get a tiny bit more handholding in a family environment, because that's just part of our mentality here.
I had a hard time like finding a college that was really for me. Like taking a gap year through high school and everything, it kind of messed up the whole process. My mentor was doing her research. She got connected to this lady named Denisha, and they basically just told me everything about Founders, how the program works and everything. So um, I came and did a walkthrough through Butler and Founders. And I was like, you know what? This is where I'm gonna be. I was scared. I was really scared, really nervous. I really didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if it was gonna be too much for me, if if it wasn't gonna be enough for me. But I got here. I think it's perfect. It's enough. Enough people. Enough resources. Enough support.
I think our job as administrators, faculty members, staff members is to remove the randomness of student success. Whatever we think would be a barrier that gets in their way, our job is to remove it so that you guys can be successful. And in doing that, then if we remove those, just like we tell all of our students, you then get to author your own ending. You figure out what that is because we've removed a lot of those known barriers.
All of us commute back and forth. Some of us don't even have cars. Some of us don't have the finances for Ubering or whatever, but most of us, like, they provide the resources for us to get back and forth to school. Bus passes, the bikes now to get from here to the main campus. You know, I even think some of them probably provide rides if they could. But yeah, it's complicated for some people maybe to get back and forth. But like I said, they make it very easy for us to do so.
We also made sure that we understood that sometimes cost is a factor. This has nothing to do with low wealth or high wealth. Just in general, sometimes you just don't have money to grab and go to a vending machine. Can you grab candy? Can you grab chewing gum? Can you grab a bag of pretzels? So we have a bodega on site that we fill with as many things that we think students would want to grab and go without cost. We also knew that removing some additional barriers would be important, like a laptop. Students may have a tablet or a phone, but they may not have an actual laptop that comes with the software to be able to do the coursework that they want. So those are some of the things that we also removed.
School being paid for is the biggest thing to me. It's really why I came here, because I was going to go to college due to how expensive school is. So it being covered is the biggest thing for me. But through financial aid, I got a couple scholarships.
And did it cover meals as well, or just tuition?
Everything got covered.
So things that are random in college experiences are like, where do I park? Where are my professors? Where's the bursar office? Where's the student accounts office? Where's the financial aid person? Where's the counselor? Where's the career? All of those people are in this one space right here. So you meet and interact with them every day. There's no question about where their office is. There's no question about whether or not they're available or whether they're in office. So we removed a lot of that randomness by making sure that everything is located in a family culture.
We're a big family here. We're all supportive. We're all loving. We're all genuine. And we're all there. Everybody's here to help. Even us as the new students, when other new students come, we're here to help them as well. It's amazing. I mean, everybody, all the staff, they're there for you to talk to 24/7. Literally all day when you're here, there's no one you cannot talk to. Even emailing them, phone calls throughout the weekend, they're there 24/7.
When we thought about what the culture would be for Butler and founders specifically, we thought about our Bulldogs and what our Bulldogs experience all across campus, and we replicated that and amplified it to the extent that we could, recognizing that at Butler, you're only one conversation away from success. So we brought those conversations closer for students to succeed.
I always say, like, all of us here, it feels like, I feel like we're all here for a reason. I feel like we're all here to break generational curses. I feel like we're all here to serve purpose, and not just in our families, but for ourselves and other people around us, just to show them, like, we're here too, we can do this too, like, we have purpose too,
I want all students or any individual watching this to understand that you get to author your own ending, right? No matter your past, no matter your future, no matter those who are in your space right now, no matter social media, it's really important that you take time to recognize what you want to do. Because when those other individuals fall apart and they're not running the race with you and you look back and you're alone, you need to know that you're the driving force of that change that you want to make for the world. And I wish anybody and everybody the success in that. But if you feel that you need other partners, all of us here at Founders and here at Butler would be happy to run the race with you. Go Dogs.